Boom, baby. What's going on, Murad Fiki? Today is Wednesday, June 14th. It is an incredible day. And we got an update, the latest, greatest Houston real estate numbers and figures. This will quell all of the hype and really put things in perspective so you can know, what's going on in the Houston market. Is it a great time to buy or sell? Where are interest rates? What is happening? And this is great. That way we're not basically just, making up scenarios in our head. We're not speculating. That's the word I'm looking for. We're not speculating. We know where the numbers stand and what you can do with what it might be your greatest asset. That's your home. And so let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, I'm going to bring you into, so this was just released today. Article by the Houston Association of Realtors dictating that declines in Houston housing ease a bit in May. And so I want to go over the numbers specifically and what they mean. Let me see if we can zoom in on this. Is that all right? I think that'll work. That's fine. So, okay, we're looking at total property sales. And when we look at May, so they just put the numbers out for May 2023. When we look at May, we want to compare it to the same time period a year ago, because as we know, the real estate market is cyclical. And so you've got to compare apples to apples. So what we could do is, May 2023 compared to May 2022, when we look at those months, there was a decline in about 12.5% of total property sales. So from about 12,000 sales, closed sales last year, in this past month, there were just a little under 10,500. So that's about a 12% decline, but still 10,476 homes sold, right? So if people are telling me the homes aren't selling, I wouldn't believe that. We see total dollar volume from about $4.9 billion a year ago to $4.281 billion last month, almost $4.3 billion. We see active listings increase by 45%. That's a big deal. That means there's more inventory. I will say a year ago, we had record low inventory. And that was causing like these ridiculous multiple offer situations where you couldn't even beat out 15, 20, 25 offers on properties. So now we have a 45% increase in active listings. That's how many homes are on the market ready to go. A year ago, it was 23,334. This year, 33,919 active listings in May of 2023. Single family home sales down 10.4% from 9,641 to 8,637. Then we got single family average sales price is down about 1.6%. That's 438,000. The average sales price to 431. I would say it's pretty much a wash. It's pretty much the same, very close to it. Single family median sales price down slightly by about $10,000 from $350,900 to $340,000. Single family months inventory. That means how long would it take for the entire inventory in the Houston MLS? That's everything from Lake Conroe all the way down to Galveston and everything in between. How long would it take for the single family median sales price? I'm sorry, for the single family months inventory. How long would it take at the current absorption rate, at the current rate that homes are selling? How long would it take to completely absorb all of the inventory? And it would be about 2.8 months, which still indicates a seller's market. A seller's market, anything below 90 days is definitely a seller's market. So a year ago was 1.5 months, 45 days of inventory. That is an incredibly hot market. So at 2.8 months of inventory, that's still a seller's market, still great, an increase of 1.3 months on the absorption rate. And then single family pending sales. How many single family sales went under contract? It's down by, 150 from 9360 to 9147, about 200 sales. So almost a wash, a decrease of 2.3% of single family pending sales. How many homes went under contract in May? Single family homes. And it's almost the same from a year ago. So if they're telling you, like you're watching the news and they're telling you that the real estate market's crashing, I don't know who's talking about that. Somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about. So don't believe the fake news. So single family average and median home prices, you'll see the median home price and average home price. You see the constant trend. This is why real estate is a great asset to add to your portfolio. Over time, home values rise, and unlike stocks and bonds that can get cut in half overnight, a house is not going to lose half of its value overnight unless a fire, flood, hurricane, tornado, something hits that house that devastates the house. And for that, you have insurance. So the fact that it's going to hold value is a great reason to invest in real estate. Single family home sales, 8,637 units. And then you see the broken out by housing segment, May sales. All of them decreased slightly, including the 1 million plus above price point. And that's why we had a decrease of about 12.5% of sales. Townhouse condominium sales, 614 units sold last month. And now what are the highlights? Single family home sales were down by about 10.4% year over year. However, compared to pre-pandemic 2019, single-family home sales were down by about 1.3%. So, the pandemic just caused a big boom in home sales when they dropped the interest rates to 2 and 3%, which is like a free loan. Days on market rose from 30 to 48 days. Total property sales fell 12.5% to 10,476 units sold. And the volume sold 12.7% to 4.3 billion sales. So again, like there's no housing crash, and so if somebody's telling you there's a housing crash, there's nothing further from the truth. So let's go to our comments. We got Fausto saying, great job, coach. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a great record summer. Deborah says, following, appreciate it. Hope you enjoy these posts. I love your feedback, love your comments. I want to come on here on a more regular basis and just look at the Houston real estate market and what's going on in Houston real estate. And with that, if there's anything else, just always let me know how I can be of service. We're happy to look at your personal specific situation. Whatever that might be, what's your specific situation, we'll look at it. And that way you can make the best decision for you and your family. I'm very happy to be of service. Just DM me, hit me up, put a comment. I'll be in touch. Very happy to be of service. Deborah says, awesome info. Thanks, Deborah. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's great feedback. And y'all have a wonderful week. As always, remember, health, wealth, and success is what's most important. So make sure you take steps to improve yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and in every aspect. And with that, we'll see you next time. Have a great day.